This is a story about something that happened to me last year. I still don't know if it was real or a nightmare that refused to end. But every time I pass that place, I feel the same cold touch on my neck, and I remember everything. It was late evening. The sky was dark, and the streetlights were weak and lonely. I was walking home after a long day. My path went past an old abandoned house, a place everyone in the neighborhood avoided. People said the house was cursed. Some said they heard footsteps inside. Others said they saw shadows moving in the top floor window. I never believed any of it. Ghost stories are just stories, right? As I walked by the house that evening, I felt something strange. A cold wind, even though the air was still. I tried to shake it off, but then I saw someone in the last window. A girl, maybe 10 or 11 years old. She was standing completely still, her face pale, her eyes staring straight at me. At first, I thought she needed help, but something felt wrong, terribly wrong. She didn't blink. She didn't move. She only stared. I looked away for a moment, just to check my surroundings. When I looked back, she was gone. My heart was beating fast, but I told myself it was nothing. Maybe my eyes were tired. Maybe it was just a trick of the light. I continued walking, but after a few steps, I heard a whisper behind me. A soft, slow whisper, like someone calling my name. Come back. I froze. I wanted to run, but my legs felt heavy. I slowly turned around. The window was empty. The house was silent. But the whisper was still inside my ears. I decided to walk faster, then almost running. I didn't want to look back. But suddenly, step, step, step. Footsteps behind me. Slow, dragging footsteps. Not the footsteps of someone alive. They sounded too heavy, too uneven, as if something broken was trying to follow me. I didn't want to believe it, but the sound grew louder, closer, almost right behind me. I turned. Nothing. Only the empty road. But the footsteps didn't stop. I reached the street corner, thinking I was safe. And then, in the yellow light of the street lamp, I saw her again. The same girl, standing a few steps ahead of me. Her head tilted slightly, as if she was trying to understand me. Her white dress looked old, torn, and covered in dust. But the worst part, her feet were not touching the ground. She lifted her arm, slowly, and pointed at me. Her voice echoed, soft and broken. You saw me, so now you must not leave. My fear finally broke loose. I ran. I ran as fast as I could. I didn't look back. I didn't listen. I just ran. The road felt endless, and her voice followed me, growing sharper, as if she was right behind my ear. Stay, stay, stay. At last, I reached my house. I slammed the door shut and locked everything. The windows, the back door, even the curtains. For a long time, I sat on the floor, trying to breathe, trying to forget the empty eyes of that girl. Later that night, I finally calmed down and looked at my phone. I had taken a picture earlier that day, a picture of the street near the old house. Something made me zoom in, and there, in the last window, stood the girl, staring at me, smiling this time. Her smile didn't look happy. It looked like a warning. Since that night, whenever I pass that road, I don't look at the house. I don't listen for whispers. I just keep walking. But sometimes, when the wind is cold, I feel a small hand touch my shoulder, and a voice in my ear saying, "You saw me. You can't forget me." And I know she's still watching, waiting, smiling in the last window.